Alright, story-wise, the desert is cold, and we're supposed to go on the ship. Non-story-wise, I just have a bunch of garbage here that I'm gonna deliver. Deliver the emu Sam rescued, except I don't know where the emu is. That's, a problem. It says to go from the metagenomicist and bring it to the animal shelter. Pretty sure I don't actually have it at the metagenomicist, so that's a problem. And I'm supposed to go collect a bunch of garbage over there and bring it to the metagenomicist as well. So I'll have a reason to go to the metagenomicist. And I'm here on my way to the metagenomicist's little thing, so that works out. Good. And on my back I have stuff for just people. Just stuff. What do I have on my little floating pack? Oh god. I got a lot of stuff for people.
Thank you.
Don't thank them. I want to put a little, like, hey, this is where we're going marker. Oh god. Backup generators? Those aren't going to be small. Alright, we're moving toward A. So how far along in Mega Bonk are you, damn it, Dave? That's something I'm definitely going to be playing more. But it's been a while since me and my boy Sam here have done mail deliveries, so I wanted to pop in here for a couple hours. After 4 uninterrupted hours of Mega Bonk. Oh, I can't because I have too much cargo? Ooh. Nope, we've learned nothing. Oh god, am I in red water? No. Good thing all my stuff is on a floating pack. We're okay. They said we're gonna enter the ocean at this rate. Come on. Come on, Sam. Stand up, you dummy!
Thank goodness.
Shut up, doll man. I blame you for that. Alright, yellow. Yellow's fine. We can cross yellow. God damn. Lost a lot of progress there. 700 meters away. We have our cannon, our head cannon. We got our theories. Like I said, I am fairly sure we're gonna find that out. But I could be wrong. Is there even another zip line for you to attach to? This would be a nice way to save some time.
Feel that speed.
I don't think this is part of my network. No, it is. It is. Alright, we should be able to get much closer. I should be able to carry enough of these things to complete the order. And once we do all this metagenomicist stuff, we'll go hit up the cliffhanger we left off on. Alright, the road will get me a little closer. I think I'm wearing the Boca skeleton currently, which is not the fastest skeleton. While I was in New York, I did build some zip lines and do some non-story deliveries. But largely, like, only a few people give you worthwhile rewards for 5 stars. I'm a little disappointed in how many folks are like, oh, thanks a lot for doing that really difficult thing. Here's a badge to put on your backpack, which takes up spaces that could be occupied by useful upgrades. Like, no, I'm alright. Thanks, I guess. Alright, backup generators. We got them all over here. Means I need to be moving downward. Is there an easy slope I could take? Over this way. Alright, Sam, let's eat shit, I'm sure. Down a mountain. Oh wait, no, I have this. Yeah. It's like I knew what I was doing. Alright, any generator parts up this way? Hartman's lab. Backup generator. Let's grab this one. Surely they're not that large. Backup generator. Hut. There's backup generator. And where's the 4th one? There it is. I think this one might be closer. There's also the survival kit that's going to the same place. I guess I can grab that too. Gimme. Alright, 4 to 4!
You've recovered everything then. Great.
Kinda wish they would number them based on the order you're picking them up, and not like, oh, you have 2 of 4 left over there, but really, that's 4 of 4 over there. Alright, fine, I'll get the survival kit. Opal accessories. We're done with the pizza chef, so I don't care about him. I do believe the pioneer we're almost done with. So it's kind of worth grabbing his thing. Alright, grab the metagenomicist one. Alright, interesting that still happens on Windows 11. I guess that's part of the device itself. Put it down. Can I put more stuff on here? What do I got on my back? Alright, well, some of them could go on there. Good enough. £5. Ah, much better. Top off my battery. Steal someone's bike. No, I can't steal his bike. Alas. Alright, we just need to make it to any one of my Wait, a coffin? We might be able to ride a coffin. We just gotta get to any one of my zip lines, and that'll just get us where we're going. Not allowed to ride the coffin? Come on! Map. Help me out. Where is the closest zip line? I think this one's closest, but as far as ease of travel goes, it's probably this one. And the metagenomicist is... Right, alright. Your word hint is... This is a word that's been... It's been in the news recently for stupid reasons. B. Peanut allergy. Has that been in the news recently? That's a good guess. Acetaminophen. Joe, I imagine you're working tomorrow in the afternoon, right? Brainwaves. All very good guesses. I'll be setting up the VR nonsense. You'll be busy tomorrow? Dang. At some point, I wanna try some of those new courses in the miniature golfs. Maybe at night, or some peak, either one. I'll be free post Dungeons & Dragons. We'll see. Alright, I'll poke you. I'll have some time I'm gonna go see The Long Walk at like 4:50, I think is the showing. And after that, I got Dungeons & Dragons. Well, technically, Mythic Bastion Land, which is a really interesting system. Alright. Let's see. I need to head toward the metagenomicist. Which, as far as my zipline network goes, I have multiple routes I could take to get to the metagenomicist. They're along this line, which I think I might go over the mountain because it's a fun trip. And I might have stuff I need to deliver to other people up here. Maybe not. I have nothing for the chronobile. Oh, wait, yeah. If it has the circle, we know we have something for it. So I got to go to, like, distribution center here. Yeah. How do you like Bastion Land? I like the world building system a lot. So Mythic Bastion Land, the way you build the worlds is all the people playing the game you like put them in a list, basically. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 1 will go first, and it's like, all right, that region right there, you roll a dice to figure out how big a region's going to be on your map and your hexes. It'll be like 5 hexes. You're like, all right, so that's a dread forest. You take an adjective and a kind of like environment, so like swamp, forest, mountain, volcano, whatever you want. Then the next person on the list will introduce a rumor or a myth about that place. So like one of our examples is we have a a turgid bog or something. I can't remember what the descriptor was. The underwhelming plain. Yeah, like we have a few goofy ones in our world. But like we have a bog, and it's a very depressing place. And there's a rumor that somewhere in that bog there's a like necromancer's tower that fell over and kind of sunk into the bog. And so there's this wealth of dark magical intrigue under the swamp. And the next person down kind of describes what the political environment of that place will be like. Is it loosely connected villages? Is there some sort of like dominion or a republic, a kingdom? And you just keep on doing that until you fill the map. And so you end up with all of these kind of like nebulous concepts with like myths and legends inside of them. And the DM will take that and kind of refine it. So we have like the Dominion of Progress in our world, which is where we're questing toward. And then all of your knights, and there's lots of different types of knights, and you all have different things that like are your virtues, so to speak. So like my character's really into helping those around him, upholding the will of the seers, which are like elderly folk that are like, hey, you must go on a quest. And I kind of forgot. Oh, and also assisting in my comrades' endeavors. And I specifically will heal and grow stronger if I get a thing that was denied me. So I'm constantly like getting into weird arguments just so I can like, get what's denied. I am playing a Dust Knight called Sir Benjamin, or as my knightly name, what people refer to me as the old Dusty Trail. I could part large bodies of water, and fish will just swim into my fishing nets, and I like to feed the hungry around me. Seeing art for it, not being able to share it was excruciating. I'm a pretty princess. So currently, we're trying to like interpret a vision we got from a seer. Like we ate some meat, some weird meat, and went on a weird vision quest, and now we're trying to interpret all these visions we had. And recently, we interacted with an undead, like, just a corpse of a king in a tomb, and he's like, how's my successor doing, blah, blah, blah. But because we're such nice knights, we're gonna bring him some nice fabrics, because he really likes sewing. So one of our quests right now is just, we gotta get some textiles for this dead man. I've been enjoying it. It's very... It feels like you're in a world populated by Dark Souls NPCs, because everyone talks in, like, cryptic old-timey ways. Grave goods are real. We were tempted to, like, grave rob, and I talked the party out of it, which is weird. Normally, I am a murder hobo in, like, every RPG we play. But I figure a knightly game, like, I'm gonna be a chivalrous knight. So I was like, no, we cannot do that. And it turns out, had we plundered these tombs, we would definitely have had a rough fight in our hands. It's like, oh, all those bones? Those are grave robbers. Good thing you're not grave robbers. I'm like, yeah, good thing, team. Dooming the local village. They could try and grave rob, it wouldn't go good for him. The king's like an undead bear. A massive bear. And his retainer is just a cloak of like several dozen body parts, all just reanimated together. Sorry, I'm hungry and tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Gotta rob banana graves, yeah. Do you have to worry about supplies? At the very least, we don't have to worry about food. Like I said, my knight, I can literally walk up to any river, place a net in there, and fish will willingly swim into my net. But also my DM is True Axiom, who is definitely asleep by now. Notoriously doesn't like dealing with supply line issues in RPGs. Which is why we're allowed to get away with a lot of ridiculous stuff when it comes to carrying a lot of garbage. I'll take a little pit stop here. But if you're looking for just a fun way to waste some time, if you can get your hands on the Mythic Bastionland book, there's like 170 different knights you could play as in that game. We have lots of fans. Yeah, we have retainers. We do have horses. Like, we of course have our knightly steeds. But I'm enjoying my knight. Like, everyone has a seer, except my character. My character's seer is listed in the book as the knight goes into an empty room. Whether or not he actually speaks to a seer is up for interpretation. I might just be crazy. Yeah, the art in Mythic Bastionland is awesome. It's you can find it on itch.io as a download. Beautiful, beautiful artwork in there. Through many labors, I have completed my network of zip lines over the mountains. He's just really good at literally seeing, yeah. But it's been a running joke so far for our group where it's like, that room looks empty. Maybe you could go talk to your seer. It's like, no, it's not the time. My favorite part about it, though, is because it's supposed to be, you know, medieval level technology, and you're traveling across an entire continent, the quests are supposed to take a really long time. And the book is like, you could be a young knight, a mature knight, or an elderly knight. And there's a stipulation on the elderly knight, like, you probably won't survive to see the end of the quest. Like, you will die of old age. So I didn't go with elderly, but I took mature, and everyone else, of course, went with the book suggestion of be a young knight. So my favorite thing so far is just constantly pulling rank. Every situation we're at, I'm like, all right, young ones, let someone who's been around the block take over. I've been through a bit. I know what I'm talking about, even though I have no idea. If the DM is spending more than half the game talking, they're doing it wrong. You exhaust yourself talking. I like Paranoia's rulebook. At least Paranoia XP. Paranoia XP's rules are like, just, if it's fun, it's okay. Like, are people having a good time? Yes, good. Are people not having a good time? Drop it. They cut out when you're doing your old night voice. I wonder, I have like, voice focus turned on, and I'm curious how much of that will interfere with stuff. Did everyone hear me cut out when I did the old night voice? I'll do the old night voice a little bit more just to see if it's a consistent thing. Otherwise, I'll just turn off voice focus. Let me handle it, old ones. Yeah, cut out. Hold on, I could fix that real fast. We'll try adjusting a little bit. It's literally a slider, just to see if it's something we want to keep or not. But everything else is already set up, so we probably don't need it. Like, here's what I sound like with it turned on. And here's what I sound like with it turned off. That's weird, you heard it fine. Enon didn't hear any cutout, huh? It's possible I was just facing away from it. I don't know if you hear a difference. Voice focus turned off. Voice focus turned on. I'll just drop it down to, like, middle strength, and we'll see if we run into any other problems. Just keep me informed. If you hear any cutouts, let me know. You heard it the second time. It's possible that, like, I was kind of facing away. Alright, back. But there's probably no difference between having it off or on, because, again, I have a noise gate, I have a compressor, and I have an equalizer. So at this point, voice focus is kind of superfluous. Yeah, I don't think you're going to hear any difference unless, like, I have a fan going over there, but I'm already cutting out that frequency, so that's not going to happen. Yeah, I may have just been far enough away. Mythic Bastionland isn't part of Free League Publishing. Yeah, I know it's on itch.io. I know it might be like self-published. I can't tell you for sure though. I have no information. Do I have any deliveries for this guy? Yeah, it looks like it's circled. So Eastern Environmental I want to go to. Boop. Ah, no, this is my route for over here. They can't publish everything. They can try. I don't think I have a connection going down from here. This is just for, like, one person's house. Because I'm lazy. They have to take the entire summer off because they're European. Enjoying their rights. Assholes. One problem with my network of zip lines, I lose track of where anything goes. Over there. We gotta go over there. Which I think means I go to this one and then I go down. Yeah, right there. Unless it disappears, in which case, wrong. But, ah, damn it. No, it does, it's right there. Whee! Boo-doo-boo. Doesn't look like something they would publish. Not all their products.
Watch out for backing from the road.
Go this way. What sort of dice system does Bastion land? I haven't actually rolled very many dice so far. I believe they're just going with, like, whatever the situation calls for. Like, I haven't been in combat in the game yet. It's been entirely conversation, which I'm a big fan of. I really like role-playing games that are role-play heavy. Even in Dungeons & Dragons, like, I will constantly try to avoid combat just so I could talk my way through problems. And that explains your character's longevity. Again, like, in D&D, I'm, like, very character-centric. I want to, like, role-play situations. But I will steal everything that's not nailed down and murder anything, too. Murder hobo. Mythic Bastion Land, though, it's like I'm supposed to be an honorable knight. Why would I grave rob? Doesn't make any sense. But I'm enjoying it so far. Gotta go find an infill grave. There you go. Like to buy them through your friend's game store. You can easily get free League. Like I said, it's on itch.io if you want to have a digital copy. Deliver and report. Here you go, buddy.
Weather couldn't have made it easy, but you made it here safe and
Yes, I did.
well, hot damn. I thought
Here's your garbage. Give me like 2 pixels.
Now displaying your current portal grade.
Do you have any orders I could take out?
Well done.
I doubt it. I'm just dropping off lost garbage. Yeah. I brought him a bit. Yeah, like a Brita water filter. It's like, damn, I came all the way for that? Jesus. All right, on to the next, like, really, the other environmental station near the lake. I have so much garbage for that guy. I gotta make sure I don't forget to go there on my way to the metagenomicist. But I'm pretty sure the route I'm taking, I have to go through them anyway, so it should work out. Metagenomicist is along the monorail routes. The only problem is I have some stuff for the Pioneer who's in the desert, in the opposite direction. But screw him. I'll eventually get to him. And when I confirm the emu's not at the Metagenomics, then I realize I don't remember where I left the emu. Then we just give up on that suborder. I have no earthly idea where the fuck the emu is. I feel like I remember someone saying, I'll take the emu. But the game doesn't tell me who that was. Such a pretty game. I believe this way. What's that? Oh my god, I'm not jumping off to grab that. You're on your own. Yeah. Wait. There's so many circles. I think I want to go this way. I hit this one. That'll get me to the adventurer, and then from the adventurer, yes, east distribution. That's not how you used to. Like, it depends on the game you're in. Like, sometimes I feel like Dungeons and Dragons, every campaign I've ever been of that, it always devolves into the silly stuff, and I'm fine with that. I like silly stuff. Paranoia is built for silly stuff, so I've always done silly stuff with Paranoia. Mythic Bastion Land, there's definitely room for, like, weird and silly, but it's like, this is the first game I've been in where everyone is a knight, and it's like, alright, I'd like to uphold some knightly code. So it's been fun. But I could tell the rest of the party, they're still in murder hobo mode. Like I said, I had to talk them out of stealing from that crypt. Like, there wasn't even anything good there. They were just gonna take it for the sake of taking. But I can't blame him. We did play a game, I can't remember the name of it, like the system, but the entire game was about breaking into, like, weird crystal tombs that fall from space. And like that, the entire point of the game is grave robbing. Being a team of crystal crackers and robbing weird magical tombs. And I feel like that really stayed with us. That was maybe one of my favorite games we played. If you're curious what that system was, when you see True Axiom next time, ask him. Or just add him in Discord and be like, hey, what was this tomb robber crystal cracker game Shake the Box was talking about? Yeah, it's nice to have, like, a line in the sand for a character. It's a good role-playing opportunity. Again, I think Paranoia is a game system built for silliness, but I really like that when you make your character, you explicitly have tics that are built for you to role-play around. It's just nice. It's a nice system. Give the players something to work with. I'm just always going to be a big fan of Paranoia, mostly for its rulebook saying stuff like, do the players look bored? Stop what you're doing and pivot. Is someone talking too much? Have someone shoot at them. Like, it's just... The whole book is, like, designed to explain to you, if anything starts slowing down, speed it up. Just keep it fun and light. Now you can't do anymore, so you get to play. Nice. Hey, playing's good. True Axioms are forever DM. I do want to at some point be like, alright, let me do a one-shot so at least you can take a couple of weeks off. But I still have to do a Paranoia game with some of you guys. I've just been very bad about making sure everyone makes their characters. To the point where it's been a year, but I'll do it. Now that my computer situation's calmed down, my car situation's calmed down, I can dedicate a little bit more time to that. Almost there. I had meant to do it over the summer, but I failed. Failed miserably. I would really like to get the stupid chatbot thing resolved, because it would be fun to have overlays that players can trigger. But again, cannot for the life of me get the WebSockets to be nice to each other. It's really annoying. Oh, right, this is the annoying one where I have to go up just like 30 feet. And then I can go down. Should really just move that one like 20 feet to the left. Alright, this place I have a lot of stuff to drop off. I should really switch to my boost skeleton as well. Focus skeleton is great for climbing in the mountains, but I've kind of removed the need to climb in the mountains. So now I just want to go really fast when I'm on land. Alright, I got all your garbage.
Please take care.
Someone left an assault rifle on the ground. Deliver! All of this, goddamn.
Mason,
Take all your lost garbage.
thing turn up?
Oh, hell yeah.
Thanks to you, I was able to whip up something
Ooh.
special. You want to try it out?
I like that. A grenade launcher I could put in... hold on. Lightweight variant. Yes, small size cargo. The only version we'll use from now on.
I'm increasing the materials allocation.
Cool, thanks.
Now displaying your current order grade.
This grenade launcher is lighter than the old model.
You don't say.
It should be easier to walk around with in the field. Be less of a burden on your back.
Cool.
Next up,
Yeah. Light. I know what a grenade launcher is. I know what lightweight means.
Completed. Well done.
Doesn't look like I've reduced my cargo that much, but I did. That carries much less full.
Safety first.
Alright, metagenomics is where most of these big packages are going. And she's on the monorail route. But we're not going to take the monorail. We're going to take this. Whee! Oh yeah, I should check my in-game email. I feel like I have something in there I need to look at. I'm curious when we're gonna get some, like, fisherman missions. That guy hasn't really had anything for me. And I wonder if in email there's something about that. Alright, metagenomicist, I think you're 2 stops away. Oh yeah. Maybe more than 2 steps. Just flying along. Jump off and get him trapped. Ooh. Aurora Borealis. It's a long-ass zipline ride. Here we are. It's one more go, I think. Learn anything new from the dead guy who possessed the heart guy? Not recently, I don't think. Dead Man and Hartman. The easiest two names to remember in this franchise. I guess Sam's pretty easy to remember, too. Sam. And Doll Man. They don't make the names hard, that's for sure. I think this is where I'm getting off. Yep, this looks right. You can tell because there's other zip lines nearby. We're off the monorail. This guy's a doll. We call him Doll Man. This guy speaks with a southern accent. We call him Drawl Man. It would literally be Southern Drawlman. I'm Southern Drawlman. I run this establishment. That guy really likes Die Hard. What do you call him? Die Hard Man. You know what? If I just walk 15 extra feet, I can ensure I get a better rating. Repair my garbage. Hell yeah. Oh, the emu! Son of a bitch! They put the emu on the floor! How did I not notice that?
I'm glad that you could make it. Thanks. I'll check your orders now.
Goddamn right, S-Rank.
Cargo you brought me. Just had to surprise me with this of all things.
Oh, I think I just got the star.
You've really helped me with my research. Here's a little something as thanks.
Really? A thing I could unlock is what you gave me? You sure you don't want to give me something I could, like, 3D print?
You can use more of my materials now.
I feel like this emu should be dead right
Wonderful
now.
things with them.
Now displaying your current order grade.
By activating this A-Pass enhancement, you'll increase the amount of it should...
Neat! Here's the most boring thing I could think to give you. Deliver a mysterious new species of soft-bodied organisms found in a BT area. Gotta go to the Eastern Observatory. Octopus. I'm delivering an octopus. We've been eating these on pizza, though. Alright, we have to bring it really quick. But, like, this is super easy, because it's just ride the monorail lines. Octopus is learning to use chiralium. Have to do it within 8 minutes. How many octopuses am I delivering? What? We need to deliver 37 octopi. I can't even fit them on my carrier? Hold on. How? How could I not fit them? What if I take another carrier? Well, I'll make another carrier. We've noticed ghosts in the ocean. We call them unbeached things. Yes. I like it. I would like another floating carrier, please. All right. Surely now. We've been really wanting to eat these bad boys. All right, what if we... I wish I would just be like smart enough to be like, oh yeah, we'll split them between the two. Game, I need more unlocks here. Help me out. Alright, that's a lot of fucking octopus. Come, my octopussies. We got 8 minutes to deliver 900 octopi.
Been waiting for you, Sam.
What do you mean, no? Only bring one floating carrier? I'm cheating. I don't care. I'm not doing this without my floating carriers. There's no way I could do it in 8 minutes without. I'm using the Magellan to deliver these bad boys. Sure, I just have to walk it uphill now. Lazy man. We have rumors that eating them does stuff to your dong. We want to see if we were right. Up there. Then I'll warp back and get the emu. Yeah, Boca Skeleton. I'm glad I didn't take out the Boca Skeleton. This is what it's made for. Yeah. I can use the little hop and skip button very efficiently with the Boga Skeleton. Grunt some more, Sam. There we go. Might as well get myself a few of these. I got your takoyaki. Nice delivery for you. Around the corner.
Very impressive work, Sam.
Here you go. Here's 9,000 octopi we found.
Thanks so much for visiting. I know it's not an easy hike. Nice.
Hey, I still got my star.
I really can't thank you enough. I got you something to return the favor.
A balance recovery unit with posture correcting vernier thrusters. Huh.
I've been reviewing materials allocations.
Yeah.
Displaying your current point.
It's basically I want to make it more viable. It's the least I can do.
Cool.
Order completed.
Pleasure doing business with you. I might actually print one of those and see about putting it on my backpack. Like, I'm basically geared for combat all the time, but I could take off one of those ammo packs, right? Stabilizers could be fun. Yeah? Only one? Who needs zip lines? Hell yeah. All right, go get my emu. I said emu. Metagenomicist. And bring this dumb emu to the animal shelter. Wonder how the orientation of the emu box would be on the floating carrier. I'm definitely putting the emu on the floating carrier. Yes, vertically! That's just silly. And again, I'll be lazy about it. This is a sub-order, so I'm not even like... It's an order going to a place I've already maxed out, so I don't care about, like, whether or not we get a reduced score. But it's a sub-order, so it might do something story-related. So the Magellan is a fine method of delivery for that. Living cargo has been detected. Risk of cargo contamination is... Ah, okay. Alright then. In that case... I only want one floating carrier. Let's put this in backpack. That's my off-roader. Where'd my floating carrier 2? Where's floating carrier 1 on the list? Detach? No! You stupid bastard. Damn contextual button prompts! Yeah, sure. Alright, we gotta go... Oh, the animal shelter's actually really close. Interesting. Set exclamation mark, though. Strong winds. I didn't realize that we can go between here and there. I should do... No. It's like, I should do zip lines. I'm done with everything on this side of the map. Like, I have no reason to ever go back over there. Except for, you know, this very circumstance. Well, that's a special circumstance. Let's bring this mutant time emu over to the animal shelter. I love that stacking, Sam. That doesn't look precarious at all.
Hey!
Looking to get to B. Alright, Emu. Let me know if you get motion sick or anything. Oh god. Gently, gently. I didn't realize there were gonna be spiders. Chronobiologist. Well, don't have the power to pick anything up. Spooters. Top off the old battery. I miss my, like, electrocution gloves. They're great for combat, but I gotta say, long-range pickup gloves have been pretty nice. Almost there. Swiggle. $400. Alright, a little downhill action. I don't know why we couldn't just use the Magellan. I'm pretty sure chiral contamination is not a concern for time travel emu. Took me too long to remember how to take out my... Damn it. You get to live for now, gold monsters. I'm not exactly hurting for chiral crystals, that's fine. Oh. Y'all got a real chiral monster problem outside. Should call an exterminator. Alright, I got your time, Emu. And apparently a bunch of other stuff I forgot.
Hello again. The emu's a happy little guy, eh? Thanks. I
Happy
still
little
struggle
guy.
to believe you've done so much for us. How do you do it?
Alright. Why did I bring the time emu to you? It was a suborder, so something should happen.
Well, we appreciate you helping with our conservation activities. The animals have never been happier. Till next time.
I feel betrayed. Betrayed!
Well done.
What a waste of my time! Maxed out, maxed out, maxed out, maxed out, maxed out. Not maxed out. Alright, I mean, it's just going back where I was, and I had to go there anyway. %2 durability? Fabricate new, please. No. This one. Remove. Attach. Recycle. Alright, just make the exclamation mark go away. Look at the new patch. And our new component, our stabilizer level 2. That still takes up like half the backpack. What would I replace? Currently I have a solar generator on there. And I have 2 ammo containers. And 3 grenade pouches. Like, even if I take one of the things off, it's too big. I would need to, like, lose all of my grenade pouches. There's probably a level 3. I'll consider the level 3. Oh, that's fun. Let's just get this delivered.
Order accepted.
3 minutes! We gotta go! Ain't got time. Alright, again, I would love to shoot you gold guys, but I'm not taking out a gun. I'm in a rush. We also don't want to break it, it's fragile. Which means gently. Gently. Rotating. Climbing rocks gently. Might be the most ludicrous piece of technobabble of the whole game so far. Yeah? I feel like there's a lot of weird technobabble. Like the chiral network alone, where it's just like, the chiral density is high here, which means things are aging prematurely. All this time fall. No, 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 no! Don't get stuck! Jesus! Not to say you're wrong, like it is good technobabble. There's just so much technobabble. Rocket engine over, something we actually know about. That's fair. You what? At the 11th hour here, I managed to damage it a little bit. It's probably fine. It was a gentle nudge. So 3 minutes. Better be yes.
Thanks for coming in this dismal.
You bastard.
I'm not seeing any major issues with this card.
Wasn't worth it.
Shame the weather's still bad.
Order completed. Well done.
Alright, where's Magellan?
Don't ever stop giving me wrong.
Trying to decide if I want to try and deliver whatever I got for what's-his-face in the desert. Either way, I should probably just head in that general direction. The Pioneer. No drop-off point there, but we'll go to the Motherhood. I'll grab anything out of the Pioneer and I'll just bring it to him just in case I could finally get him at 5-star. Alright, Sam. Cargo management, what do we got? First off, put that in my truck. Architect, I don't care about the architect. Put it in the truck. Pioneer we want. Put that in the truck. Alright. Anything for the Pioneer. That's it? I have nothing else for the Pioneer. I have one piece of lost luggage. And I have it on my back, right? Right? I didn't forget? Just making sure. Yep, soft tissue. Alright, let's just run this over to him real fast. Then we'll come back and solve the mystery of why the desert's in snowy conditions.
Feel that speed!
It should be lashed down for air transit. Even though the Magellan is floating when we arrive, it doesn't actually fly anywhere. It travels underground in the tar network. But still, it should be tied down. It's not like the tar, like traveling through magic underground tar currents is less turbulent. What? It uses a special network of underground currents that are filled with a tar-like substance that's related to dead things. They're able to do it because George Miller, the director of Mad Max, his hand is detached from his body and currently in that tar network, along with maybe his son. who could be a cat made of tar right now. Like, I'm doing a poorly described joke, but, like, I'm not poorly describing it that poorly. Like, if I remember, this guy's got, like, a sliver of a star left. Like, mere pixels.
It's at night already. And that's the saving. For real? I can't believe you brought me this car.
Damn it, it's more than a sliver. I got, like, a pixel out of that. Screw you, man.
It's dark at night. And it's dangerous. I am...
Watch your ass out there. Your cheeky ass.
Order completed. Well done.
5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. I ain't delivering mail to people I've already made like me. Once you like me, I stop delivering your mail. You gotta neg me. You gotta keep me wanting to come back. Sam will never stop delivering to the pickup artists, but the nice people, no. They're out of luck. How addicted to Rogue Trader have you gotten, Naragomper? How lost are they now? Are they lost to us? I tried to watch my ass on a walk, but I kept tripping. That's why you gotta have front butt. Front butt makes it super easy to watch your ass. So hungry. Barely scratched the surface out there. They're a lost cause now. We'll never see Nara again. I know. I wasn't feeling great this morning, so I didn't really have breakfast. Like around maybe 3 while I was at work, I had a muffin, and that's all I've eaten today. So it makes sense that suddenly the hunger's kicking in. She'll fall off the horny cliff soon.